This is Pre-Algebra 2. It's Chapter 2. We have an introductory activity today, and we'll be working on pages 50 through 51 in your book. If you're curious, this is a really strange animal, and he just looked like he was ready to learn, like he's going to count the fingers on his hands. That's why I picked him. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to start on page 50, and there's a section there on getting ready to learn in your textbook. And it's going to ask you to use some vocabulary and then to round the number to the place value of the red digit and then to estimate the sum or difference. So on page 50 it says getting ready to learn, and it says at the very top, review what you know using vocabulary. And on that word watch, which is to the side there's a bunch of words. There's digit, number line, less than, greater than, there's round, there's dividend, divisor, quotient, and estimate. And on questions 1 through 3, you have to figure out what the word is that goes there. On question 1, there is 3 question marks in that one, so there's 3 answers that go there. Now on question number 4, this is sort of confusing because it wants you to round the number to the place value of the red digit. What's that mean? So the first one, you have 8, 4, and 5. It wants you to round to the place value of this digit. So we're talking here, so it wants you to round to this one. And when you round, if the number is, let's see, 9, 4. So this is our rounding hill. This is, we're rounding to this digit, but we have to look at this digit, and this digit is a 5, and that's going up the hill. So that means it affects this one. So it's going to turn the 4 into 5, and that into a 0. And that's how you round to that digit, okay? So if the number is that it's asked, so remember, you round by the number next to the red one, okay? That one tells you whether this one right here is going to go up or going to go down. So if you have a red number that has a 0, then you're going down, and that one, you're not going to go up. That one won't go up to 5. Okay, if it's a 0, 1, 2, 3, or 4. If this one right here is a 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, this one would not move up to 4. But if this number here, right here, if that one was a 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9, then that number would move to a 5. Okay? If you're sort of confused on this, have me look at it while you do it. Can you hear my cat? She's just purring and purring, purring. Okay. Questions 8 through 11 are going to ask you to estimate the sum or the difference. It's an addition or subtraction problem. And it doesn't want you to solve them and add them like normal. You're just estimating. So the first one, for example, is 905, 782, 179. I could estimate mentally that at 9, this at 800, maybe this at 200, and I might get 1900 as my mental estimate. Okay, you're just rounding these in your head and sort of quickly adding them together. The questions 12 through 15 want you to evaluate the expression. Remember, that means to solve. And you got to remember to do the things in proper order. Remember, we're going to do multiplication first, division, addition, and then subtraction. Okay. So the first one, we have 14 plus 6 times 7. and we would 6 times 7 is 42. Then we add the 14 to that, and we would have 56. Okay, so you got it. Can't get it confused. You got to do them in the right order. It's PEMDAS. Okay, on page 51, there is a hands-on activity called modeling decimals. I want Brandon and Hunter to work together for this, and you'll need to come up and ask me for the model so that you can do this. And that's all in your lesson today. Just turn all those questions in. And you're finished for today. Yay!